Hi, I'm Sadie Nardini, founder of Core Strength Vinyasa Yoga. Today we're going to do a sequence for weight loss. Yoga has a bad rap of not being great for weight loss, but in fact it's amazing for weight loss. It can be one of the best ways to torch calories and drop pounds. It's all in which style you choose and how you use it. So we're going to start here by sitting on your seat, sit bones wide. And I'll teach you a breath to help you get inside the inner belly. So to really amp up your metabolism, we need to get inside the belly to massage from the pelvic floor, the pelvic diaphragm, massage that digestive system, get the inner fire really going, as well as work the bigger muscles of the outer body and conditioning the inner body core strength. So that's a lot to do, but we're going to do it in just a few minutes. So you can go on with your busy day and get a great workout too. All right, so coming here to sit. Inhale through your nose. Inhale down and let your belly soften a little bit. Still sitting upright so we're not dropping out to inhale. On your exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor muscles and then see if you can squeeze higher the pelvic diaphragm, muscles inside your pelvic bones. So I like to envision that I have a golden flame sitting at the base and center of the pelvis, inside the bones, not touching the floor but a little higher. And on the inhale, breathe all the way down to that flame. Let it warm and widen and soften out. And on the exhale, squeeze around it and see if you can lift up behind the navel. So that's going to tone that deep, deep low belly, or what one of my friends calls the food storage place. So we're going to inhale again down to the flame. And exhale, really press up and out. So tone all that inner belly stuff. You're going to start to build a lot of heat. Inhale down and exhale up. Good. Now come to the front of your mat if you're not already, and we'll keep doing that breath the entire time that we move. So that's very important. No matter what we do with the outer body, make sure that your focus stays on that inner breath. I call that the core breath or the golden flame breath. So inhale down to the golden flame, and exhale, squeeze all the way up. So really get in there and really feel that low belly lift, the pelvic floor and higher lift. Good. Last time, inhale down. And exhale up. Just in case you don't know if this works, I lost 40 pounds doing this kind of yoga, and I've kept it off for 15 years, so we're good to go. All right, inhale, lean forward, and reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring fists of fire down to your hips. Lean back, squeeze up from that pelvic floor. Inhale, forward and up. If it's okay on your knees, you can come up as high as you want. Exhale, draw yourself back, so a nice long spine. Press into those sitting bones and really lift the heart. Good. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale. So as you press the sit bones down and hover for a breath or two and get the spine longer, you may feel that kind of core strength creeping up the spine. That's your psoas muscle on each side. And that's a big, deep core muscle. So we want to access that. Inhale, forward. Last time. Exhale. Take it all the way back. Good. Now unwind your feet, press the big toe mounds together, and bring your hands into Charlie's Angels Mudra. So that means all fingers interlaced except for that first one. All right, shoulder blades on the back. Inhale, lengthen out a little bit. Exhale, draw the knees wide, and stretch the hands through. If that's a lot for you, keep your toes down on the inhale. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, everything out. Really lifting up from that pelvic floor. Inhale out. Exhale. So you can hear my breath. I want you to breathe with me. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen, and exhale all the way in. Good. Close the knees a little bit. Reach your arms up. Again, fists of fire, but this time roll yourself down onto your back. Keep your shoulders lifted. Inhale, stretch overhead. Exhale, little rock and roll takes you up. You can climb up the legs or no hands, Mom. All right, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, curl it down. Slower the better. Inhale, reach, and exhale. So we're rocking and rolling up. I never thought I'd say this, but less rock and roll is a good thing right now. Exhale down. Inhale, stretch, and exhale. Little bit of rock and roll, like that. Inhale, exhale, take it down. Stretch your arms overhead, and this time place your fingertips behind your skull. Open the elbows wide, but keep those shoulder blades lifted. So we're really toning that psoas on either side of the low back spine down towards the floor right now. Take a breath in here, and on your exhale, open the knees wide and curl. The tailbone can lift even. Inhale, knees over hips, open the elbows. Exhale, curl in. So just starting a fire in that belly now. It's going to be very transformational on the inner body to help you process your food. I notice that when I do belly work like this, it may not be comfortable, but it really transforms my body faster. Exhale. So it's a good thing to start with and add. Inhale and exhale. Now last time, we're going to stretch all the way up to the sky. Reach the arms, reach the feet, reach the tailbone. Get really, really tall as you can. Send the hands down, make fists, core strength mudra. Press the big toe mounds together till you feel the inner thighs ignite. And then lower the legs a couple of inches. Bend the knees if that's not so comfortable for the low back. Good. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower just another inch or two. Last time, inhale, lift, 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 lift. And exhale all the way down to the floor. That should feel nice. And then inhale, stretch overhead. Let that belly fire spread throughout the body. Take a big, huge inhale in there. And exhale, bring the knees into your chest. Roll little circles, one way and then the other. And then a little more rock and roll. 2 or 3 times on the back, massage it out. Releasing tension. So once we build the heat, we want to drop weight of all kinds. Tension on the body, tension in the heart, and the mind. Good. Then we're going to cross one ankle, take a breath in, stretch. And on the exhale, you'll find your way back to downward facing dog. So just step yourself all the way back. And we'll do some waves, again, moving you through that deep core strength. Inhale, lift your heels high. Let the inner thighs reach up and out through the sit bones. Exhale, curl your tailbone way up here, lift into the low belly, lift into the front of the spine, the ribs, and actually rounding your back to roll forward to plank. On your exhale, press your hands down, lift through the front of the spine, and fold. Good. Take 2 or 3 deep breaths here. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but we're in the middle of New York City. And as a yogi training here to hold center in the midst of chaos, I can tell you that I drop weight every day in the form of not hanging on to other people, not hanging on to other negative energies around me, and keeping myself clear. And so that's so great for you to do too. This is the practice, right? Staying centered in the midst of our real world and lightening up in all ways. So inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, curl the tailbone, stretch the back body, and holding that front spine, the psoas, either side of the low back spine, they're lifting it, holding yourself there, then stretch from there long in all directions, and exhale back once again. Good. Last time, lift the heels. Exhale, curl yourself forward. So it's not a long practice, but you want to make it count. You're going to get deep into that belly and not compromise and hang out like that into that low back. Exhale all the way up and back. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Round up through the back, take your shoulders over your wrist. If that's a lot for you, put the back knee down, the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. You'll come back to dog splits otherwise. Exhale, knee to chest. Breathe it in. Stretch the leg. And exhale. Now this time we're going to switch and we're just going to twist that knee over to the left. Twist the knee to the left. Hold for a moment. Stretch the leg out if you can. That should be some inner thigh work. And then place the foot down. Take a breath in here. If you can, lift the left arm up for 1 breath. Good. Exhale, plant the hand down. Spin around that core, lift the right leg back up. And on the exhale, rounding the back high, super high. Look at that. High hips, high back, shoulders over wrist. Now take the right foot forward. Come to your fingertips and breathe. Lift your belly, get long through the spine, and on your exhale, begin to roll yourself into the pose. So we're not overarching that lower back. Take a breath in here. Exhale, bend that back knee, fists of fire. Okay, remember that golden flame breath now. Inhale down to the flame in the pelvis. Exhale, squeeze up from it, so get that inner belly involved. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Inhale. See if you can get a little more fierce. Inhale and exhale. Speaking of, we'll do